I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
What is this about?
I met a greyhound. He let me into the valley. I think he wanted me to record what the greyhounds were up to. And he gave me a map.
Ah. Whoa. Open at sunset. Easel. Meteora. Kochi. So fun.
The assembly point seemed like a good place to start.
Oh. I mean, I guess, but...
The elder warned me about valleys. She said they
Right.
were dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I entered to see the moment between seasons.
Okay, I want to see this other thing over here. Entrance to the Tieng Valley Shrine. The Tieng Valley Shrine is only open to visitors when the sun rises and when it sets. Visitors wake early to see the morning ceremonies, and they come back at night to witness the ceremonies that bring an end to the day.
It seems like I'll have to wait for night to enter the shrine.
But I didn't take a picture of the... Oh, okay. It's a sketch. Greyhound I met told me to record what his group is up to. This is an interesting concept. Neutral help. Greyhound. Alright, let's check it out. Tieng Valley. Wow. Ah. Wow. I feel like I'm in Breath of the Wild. Oh, added to map, which is... Oh. All above will remain, all below will wash away. That's something. Let's see what we got here. Welcome to Tieng Valley. Remember, you made it here, but we made here. I mean... Yeah, does that make sense?
I'm
It's still...
probably the last person that will ever be welcomed here by this sign.
Oh, here's the map. This is a big area. The well-trodden path. This very path you stand on has been the same since at least the year 350. Imagine millions of pilgrims walking this humble path to visit the famous Tieng Valley Shrine.
The elder told me there's very little information about the years before 500.
What's this? The ceremony of the random dead. A person is selected arbitrarily from the graveyard. A monk unearths memories of this person for all to enjoy. Every first Saturday of the month, sunrise at the Tieng Valley Cemetery. Interesting.
I have wondered about the lives beneath unkept graves.
Where do we go? Wow, I'm stuck. Okay. Serene Pond area. Oh, I gotta park my bike here. Memory flower. Excuse me, what is a memory flower? Memory flowers are unique to Tieng Valley. Their long history is intertwined with the religious practices of the valley. Stop and listen. You might be surprised by what the flowers have to say. Beautiful but dangerous. Remember this helpful mnemonic. Memory flowers, few. Memory flowers, many. Danger, plenty. Well, how
I wonder
many?
what the flowers have to say.
Is it like no one wants to remember how the war began? Oh, you can hear them. I think. Oh, everything's getting distorted. I mean, what is few and... What's the definition of few and plenty or many? Wow. Sonia, head monk. Whoa.
It must have been important to have such an elaborate solitary tomb.
Can't really hear them. It's like saying things in reverse. That's interesting. What's down here? I don't want to leave my bike. I think I can retrieve it. What is this?
These metal animals are looking up, expectantly.
Metal animals. Serene pond area. Oh, everything's still being warped. Can I take my bike with me? Only one way to find out. Oh, the steps. Oh, we can ride it up the stairs. And we'll ride it down this way. Still feeling the effect of the memory flowers. Oh, there's more. But we can't really interact with them. What's this? Hungry eyes and empty stomachs. Local artist. Can actually go fishing for real. You don't want to jump at the opportunity?
I can't imagine fishing and actually catching a fish.
Ah,
Too scary.
okay. Is this an antenna?
I wonder what this is for.
I wonder too. Okay, now I feel like I spread it more evenly.
I feel memory in the air like pollen. It reminds me of a poem my dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper."
Oh shoot, that scared the crap out of me. I thought that was happening in real life. Well, what does that mean? Where do I go? Well, I probably shouldn't go further into the valley. Oh, maybe I should have tried to record that. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, here's Greyhand stuff.
I never learned about this technology in school.
Vending machines.
Could it be emergency rations from the war? I will leave it alone.
Interesting in joining the Greyhands. What would you like to do? How do you want to spend your infinitely precious time on this earth? We will create a position specific to you. Each Greyhand is their own department. That's interesting.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
I was thinking about that today, like, if people just did the things that they wanted to do. The problem, the solution. Okay, the problem, the dam is falling apart. No one alive knows how to fix it. The solution, we will take down the dam ourselves so we will know when it collapses. Dam flood hotline. Call 2324. Registration. Former Tieng Valley resident. I mean, that sucks that they have to leave. I don't need to grab
There
that.
must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards.
Oh, and this is... Oh, cool, our map. Is it sunset? I can't tell what time it is. They are vacuuming people to Radiant City. Gather around the Greyhand.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living Greyhand, and the rest are cardboard.
I kind of thought about that. These rations. Thoughts on a new season, a manifesto for the future. Everyone knows something is wrong, but nobody knows what to do. Everyone you meet is paddling aimlessly through grief. Everyone you meet is in mourning because the last season left behind a beautiful corpse. It is time to bury it and move on. You say it is not so simple. Yes, but the walls that surround us are not as thick as they appear. One of these walls may even be a door. We will summon a moment of psychosis, a moment where we can forget that we can't talk through walls. And so we will. We will walk through a wall. What kind of season is on the other side? No one knows, because we haven't built it yet. Join us. That's, pretty convincing, except for the moment of psychosis. Won't we forget that we can't talk through walls? I mean, I guess they mean it in a positive way, but I don't think anybody should be triggering
Grey hands
psychosis.
want to end this season.
And these rations, little cookies. It's real. We have no leader, doing it right this time. Doing it right this time. We will never wage war. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulders, and we will see the world as if for the first time. We will hold hands for the right amount of time, not too brief, not forever. We will build the next season. See, I don't know. It's
Say
like,
they're going to build the next season. How?
yeah, like you could do stuff like this without tying it to an organization. Like this all just seems like mutual aid community building, and you can just do that.
Grey hands are the future and all its uncertainty. The good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
Yeah, it's nice it's a collective project. I don't know. Anytime you have a logo and stuff behind branding behind anything, it's like I felt the hope of progress. I felt the fear of progress. I don't agree with any of these things. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know. All this like logo stuff is Radiant City, a blank canvas for your dreams, a community for the full human being, not the worker, not the parent, not the child, the full human being. That's sounds enticing, but then why does it gotta have
It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living, but they're trying.
no crystals, no wait.
They had to leave so much behind.
Radiant City is located at a high elevation with safe, fertile soil. Low elevation is dangerous. Low elevation pools, containments.
The elder also said low places are dangerous. The city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safe.
What does it say? Thank you for helping my daughter find her journal. We were so stressed. One of your people named Soul really took the time to answer all the questions my kids had. He was more patient with them than I am. Thank you for helping an old person like me carry all my heavy luggage. I'd like to be a gray hand when I grow up so I can help people.
The gray hands seem to care what people think about them.
Oh, this. Huh. It's hitting a cat.
The artist has depicted the gray hands as a child. They don't have faith in their capabilities, but see them as innocent.
Interesting interpretation.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet.
Oh, garbage. Yeah, look through the trash. Lies. Ah.
There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down.
Interesting. It's getting saucy. I'm curious. Well, yeah, because it seems like it's an easy way to try to get control if you have people under following your... Oh, phone's ringing. Distant music. Distant music continues. Hello? Somebody tries knocking things over. They pick up the phone.
Thank God someone is still down there. I've been trying to get a hold of someone for hours.
Oh,
Ah, thank you. I forgot the Day Zero materials. You know, the visual literature, the warm bath of ideas? I left it at the dig site. It should be sitting on a barrel with a fruit sticker on it.
fruit sticker.
Oh, wait! Hold on. I forgot to do the secret password. I don't even know who you are. Is it too late now, you think?
Huh? Sure, let's do it. No point now.
Yeah, the locals don't use the telephone anyway. The hermit in the woods is afraid to because she got hit by lightning once. Anyways, thanks for answering. The day zero material is in the dig site, pretty sure. It should be sitting on a barrel that has a fruit sticker on it. You know, I was going to say you could bring it to me, but the flood will destroy it anyway. So actually, I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
What is this about? Gotta find a thing at the dig site. Get to the bottom of this, because we're digging, and get to the bottom of it. The dig site. Where is the dig site? Oh, it's a farm. These animals. Cow farm. Moo. Smell of dry hay, the ringing of cowbells. I try to understand animal-human coexistence. Oh, this is gorgeous. Trophy. Best moo. World Cow Championship. Best moo. That's so cute. Picture frame. International Competitive Cow Festival.
Cows from all over the world came here to compete in cow stuff? The golden season seems like such a different world. Some detailed embroidery from the cow festival. It'd be nice to learn more about this.
Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
This Greyhand kid just wants to be loved?
Appreciated. Praised.
Compared to my village, they lived in the open here. They lived on the land itself. I hope in the future, at least some people are still living like that.
Oh, it's up here. There's so much to explore. What is this? Ice cream. Everyone seems to like it. Harvested from cold cows. We call it ice cream.
I've never drank cow's milk, let alone some kind of frozen version.
Oh, stuff over here. Let's see. We're being evacuated. They're moving us to an apartment building in the Radiant City. There's no room for animals. It breaks my heart, but I have to leave all of you here. I've got the radio turned to your favorite station. Aw, you're always done right by me. Ah.
These people had to leave so much behind.
Ooh, we got a big show today.
Huge show.
Breaking news. The Greyhands have died.
We're being reborn, baby.
And we're taking suggestions for
Oh,
our
their
new
new
name.
name.
Live on the air suggestions
Thought it was a
from the
prank.
rank and file.
You don't even need to be a Greyhand to suggest a name.
True, true.
The number to call is 0019. That is 0019. First caller, hit us with a name.
I'm curious.
Hi, yeah. I was thinking the bricklayers.
Okay. Bricklayers.
Laying some bricks. Well, yeah, thanks for the suggestion.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be taking them all afternoon, so keep them coming.
That number again is 0019. You're listening to Greyhand Radio. We are broadcasting live from Greyhand HQ.
And we're gonna take a little break.
The HQ.
If the Greyhands are changing their name, you'd know them as something else.
Aww. Aww, it's their favorite station. They're all coming to the radio. Oh. Music for cows. I'll leave it like that. I don't want to record it. I thought
like
they
the tune
didn't
well enough.
use
I wonder why it appeals
electronics.
to our bovine brethren.
Wait, they're all gonna be swept away in the flood. What the heck? That is not right. Oh, I am upset now. Okay, where's the dig site? It's across the bridge. Well, that tree looks interesting.
I feel the slow chaos of life in its branches. A tree dies on the same spot it was born.
Alright, let's cross this bridge. Wow, this is so beautiful. Fruit farm surroundings. What the heck? Oh, we're almost at the dig site. No trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted.
Looks like there's no one around anymore to enforce this.
Hui 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 hui. Do you or someone you know suffer from daytime visions? Please contact us. 1122. I gotta try some numbers on this phone, if it'll let me.
I wish Pate could call this hotline to talk about his heavy dream.
Maybe you don't wish that, cause whatever the Grey Hands got scheming, I do not trust. Restricted area, authorized personnel only.
There are a lot of these signs. They must really want to keep people out of this area.
Well, what are they digging for?
These signs are so demanding. I can't imagine them in my village.
Girl, I can't either. Or person, I still don't know. I guess that the gender is up for interpretation. Dig site. Yeah, I must squeeze through.
I found a dig site that is fenced off from view. What were they doing here?
Curious, curious.
A Grey Hand said he left his materials behind. It should be somewhere around here.
He said it was in a barrel that is for fruit. See, the apartments are now open. The renovation and cleaning of the apartment complex is finished. If you haven't yet made a dwelling request, now is the time. Grey Hand Dental Care Workshop. Come learn basic dental health care to help your neighbors. No experience required. Work concludes in Tieng Valley. Day 0 approaches. Excited Grey Hand volunteers stand around the deposit they uncovered. Please submit ideas for a new name. The following vote taken at the last meeting. We need names. Don't be shy. No bad ideas. Names, names, names.
The work at the dig site has something to do with Day 0.
Day 0, which I'm guessing is when they break open the dam. What does this say? That local guy who died studying Harpic, I put his notebook back where we took it in the huge tree near the lady's farm. We copied everything out of it anyway. I hope that stops the kid from trying to sneak in to retrieve it. P.S. Could someone fix that hole in the fence?
There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere.
What is this? The day we packed the last crate and we were sweaty and exhausted, and Jono says the real work begins after Day 0. This is
They look relieved to have
suspicious.
finished their work.
Site safety, you are entering a quiet zone. Oh. Danger, psychoactive mineral presence. Handle with care. No, it's psychoactive. Psychoactive? No, psychoactive. Handle with care. Do not speak or sing or whistle near the mineral.
This
What
is the
that?
kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about.
Like she said, I was told to check out the Grey Hands, so let me see all
What
those
we do
things
to
they're
the
doing.
land eventually makes its way into our blood and our brains. This can define a season.
Wow. I need to look into who the team who made this game, because this is speaking some truths. Oh, I gotta be quiet. Looking for a barrel. That says it's for fruit. Harpic. Estimated 10 years old, it accumulates the most on objects in the soil with strong sentimental value. Childhood toys, wedding rings, photographs, journals, because of an ambient memory. So is this similar to the crystal around my neck? Does it not protect at all?
Memories and emotions condensed into a mineral.
Sounds like the crystal wearing around my neck.
I wonder what this channel is for.
63.2 FM.
They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need.
Is the Harpic the chemical? Harpic was transported out. Oh, okay, this is what they were doing. Oh, this is the barrel with the fruit. Oh, day 0.
I wonder
That's
what's
what
on
they're
this
waiting
reel.
for.
What is day 0?
Could play that reel. Oh, so do we have to go back to the thing? Oh, I'm nervous.
Maybe I can find out more about it.
Okay, so we found the thing we need, but what else is in here? Big prayer, day 0. What does that mean? 50 kilometers in radius, 309 kilograms amount.
They dug up all that Harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on day 0.
It says to be quiet, but I don't know, maybe this is safe. Let's see.
I've recreated the same setup as the prayer statues,
Prayer
right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some Harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to
3
a resonating
gods.
frequency. And when this vibration acts on the Harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
Psychoactive response.
I remember watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall. Felt strange because I could see how it was done. I could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
It worked. I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind.
Even more intrigued.
The Grey Hands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
Dig site. And then there's another place in this corner. There's so much information to gather. Oh, remnants of the mineral. It's like it's a little toy.
The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
I think that's all we can do here. Oh, can I change the radio station? Oh, tuned to 63.2. Oh, yeah.
The necessity of day 0 is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tieng Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day 0 is also to... This particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material, and we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to... remove the haunted quality of this season.
Is that not what Dr. Fumio did by erasing people's memories? Interesting, interesting. The way I'm like trying to think of how this parallels to our world. What is this place? What is that noise?
Whatever is making that sound, I'm glad they sealed this shut.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit curious of what's in there. I'll never know what's making that noise. I could feel the past flowing through the air here. I inhaled history. I exhaled history. It's all too much. Oh, it's a monkey.
I'm sure these critters will escape the valley before the flood.
What? I hope so. Jeez. There's a lot of water from a dam to be revealed. Unleashed. Monkey. Monkey. Danger. Oh, memory flowers have taken over this field. Do not enter unprotected. Well, isn't that what our little
The info sign
trinkets
earlier said they are dangerous in large numbers. I have a pendant, though.
Yes. I do have a pendant. Oh? Don't take it off. Oh, I have my bike. Oh, maybe I should ride it to get me through it quicker. Wow. Wow. There it is.
In Cairo, we have a statue to remember Dr. Fumio. But this statue is meant to be worshipped.
Oh, you know, I think I shouldn't be in here for very long. There we go. Who is the god in the field of flowers? What's this? Paper slips? I'd like to read my favorite book again without knowing what happens. I know it's tedious, but if you could remove my memories of it, I'd give an offering of supreme loveliness. The memories of the war, I don't need them anymore. I don't. They're yours. What I saw by the light of the moon, that pattern in the water, I want to forget it. Forget the pattern in the water.
These slips are prayers to this god for forgetting things.
Well, I don't know if I should put it in my journal if it was for the god, but god of forgetting.
People prayed here. Who did they pray to?
Ceremonial bowl. Well, how do I record it for my journal? Okay, maybe I'll find out more if I go around to other places. So that's like where all of the memories are. Oh, crystals in the middle.
There's something beautiful about the way the minerals catch the light. This is a season when memories echo on and on and on and on. Will the echoes fade away, or will they be cut off abruptly?
Oh, is this... May she rest. The year of the din.
The year of the din? Was that how they recorded years in the olden days?
I don't understand. I don't want to leave it unfinished. What am I missing? Thank you, Mom, for protecting me. I love you dearly. I mean, I could try recording the flowers.
This field was absolutely full of memories. I'm glad I had my pendant. Otherwise, it would have been overwhelming.
Okay, maybe I'm just missing something. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Okay, I think I have to leave it. And then maybe I can come back to it later. Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's the tree. Wow. Let's leave the bike here. Harpic is like a musical instrument. You play a note on it and create a reverberation. The frequency of sound impacts the frequency of our brain waves. My opinion, we should learn from his mistakes.
The Grey Hands have a lot of this stuff now, for better or for worse.
This feels so sacred to Matriora.
The bird stole a small trinket. I left the bird its prize, but maybe I can learn more about the locket.
Found in a birdhouse. I only put a couple stuff on there.
This valley is so different than my village, but both places have an enormous tree watching over them. This tree will pass in the flood. What will be the end of the tree in Cairo?
Oh, there's a little house. What's up here? May the buried memories and emotions of the valley heal this tree.
The tree looks healthy. The ritual must have worked.
Let's check out this little house. Oh, garden. But these paragolas, I don't know if that's what they are, archways. This is gorgeous. I want to take a picture.
I wish my thumb was more green than it is.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous.
The human soul was once described to me as a birdhouse.
Tools are to be returned here. Has anyone seen my little scythe? Tools grow legs and drown in the lake.
I had an uncle who collected tools that were so old nobody knows what they were used for.
This is someone's home. This is their life. There had to be a way to find people who could... A person! Oh, wait, I heard the noise though. Okay. Saba. That's the fruit there.
I hope I get to taste some Saba fruit. If it merits a sticker. Must be pretty good. The earth gave and gave. It did not let up. Not even at the last minute. We collect the fruit of the land we know is dying. Who could forgive us?
Wow. Who's this person?
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said we had until midnight.
Oh.
I'm not ready to leave. Look at all this. Wait a minute. The cute outfit, bicycle. You're not a Grey Hand.
Cute outfit.
What a relief. I'm sorry. I just assumed because who else would be... What are you doing here?
Trying to get a glimpse of the true state of all
Today?
things.
You're trying to do that today? Wow, and I thought I was busy. Welcome to Tieng Valley. You should have been here a week ago when the evacuation started. Almost everyone is gone now.
Almost everyone.
My son and I are still here. There's a few old people left too. You might come across them. Hopefully everyone will leave the valley tonight. We're going to live in the city, in a little apartment. Look!
Start your new life in the Radiant City. Floor 8, Unit 809. Balcony. Every Radiant City apartment comes furnished with an array of devices, quilts, toys, musical instruments, and much more. Most importantly, they come furnished with a loving community around them. Jeez.
See how they put the dimensions on the back? I recreated our future apartment here, on the lawn.
I see.
This is the space we have to work with, to live in. I'm trying to really imagine what it'll be like. We're going from a big farm to one room. And we need to be packed by tonight. I already packed for myself and my son, but my husband Yuri is a little harder to pack for because he passed away recently. And I can't bring all his things. It's not realistic. His stuff is still... It's all here. It's okay. What'd you say you wanted to see? The true state of all things? It must be in here somewhere. We can do this. Just need to decide.
Gosh. Whew. Life on the lawn.
These are Yuri's books. They're pretty heavy.
The Prism of Yesterday.
This is an old religious book, The Prism of Yesterday. He didn't like to talk about his faith. I haven't read it much. Maybe there's a part of him in these pages, a part I never understood, that I could still glimpse. Maybe he would want me to keep this one. But I don't know. It just doesn't mean much to me. Yuri found this old tourist guide to the valley before we moved here.
Tieng Valley vacation
I
land.
was so excited. But this guide is really out of date. It's from way before the war. There's something optimistic about the colors they used.
I'm having deja vu right now. I mean, I know we saw something similar to this, but learn the Azan language. Picno.
Yuri really wanted to take a trip to the archipelago together. We prepared for it a lot. Even taught ourselves a bit of the language from this book. But we never made the trip. It was always going to be soon, but it never happened. Seems like the kind of thing no one does anymore. Which should I take with me?
Oh gosh, I gotta decide for you. Personally, I would take the religious one.
Yes, that seems right. Maybe
Kind of
I'll even read it
understand
one
him.
day.
His inner.
I suppose I'll be leaving the other two behind. I know they're heavy, but would you want to take one with you?
Oh. Yeah, I'll take the language book.
Yeah, maybe you'll make it to the Azan Islands someday.
It looks heavy. Yeah. Oh, wow, artwork.
Yuri learned to paint from our neighbor, Matiora.
Matiora, that's who the locket was for.
He painted all three of these. This is a self-portrait he did.
Wow.
Kind of intense, right? He was more handsome than that. I wish he could have seen himself the way I saw him, you know? He was really lovely. Just occasional dark moods from his work. This is his portrait of me. We got into a fight over it. What's that supposed to mean? You just splatter some paint on the canvas and put my name on it? He said it was my essence. I don't know. Do you think it looks like me?
Yeah, I would say I don't know you well enough yet.
He painted this for Kochi. Some kind of private joke between the two of them. I don't get it. They were both interested in the war and how it ended. I'm not. I just pray nothing like that will ever happen again. Which painting should I take with me?
You should take... I mean, why do I have to pick? I'd take a self-portrait so you have something
Yes,
to remember.
you're right. Himself from his own eyes. Something I could never see without this painting. All right. This is going well. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or someone. The demon of shame and mourning. How could I have forgotten? Oh, where did I put him?
Demon of shame and mourning?
We need to bring the demon of shame and mourning. When someone dies and you're in mourning, you're supposed to keep the demon in sight at all times. He's supposed to remind you of your regrets.
Why?
It's a religious thing.
Oh, it's the child. Kochi? Tales from the Prismatic Grounds.
Our old cart broke. I overloaded it. So I had to use the wheels of his bicycle. Now he's so mad he won't say a word.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. Oh, so we should go back and play that reel. But there's still a lot more. So much to do, so much to see. So the lady said I would find some elders. What's this?
I've packed my essential clothes. I don't know what to do with these. This was Yuri's best suit. Maybe when Kochi grows up, it'll fit him. That's a long time away, though. My island dress. I made this for our trip to the islands, the trip we never took. It was based on a photo of a seaside Azan dance. The hours I spent on this. These are some of Yuri's clothes from when he was a kid. I thought Kochi could wear them, but he says they're itchy. So what's the use? But to throw them away, he was a little boy. He would put these clothes and go to school. He grew up. Oh, God, this is...
Memories.
This hurts a little. Okay.
I mean, she spent hours with the island dress. I would pick either that or the fancy suit, but you don't know if it would fit him when he's older. I think she should pack the island dress.
Yes. Let's bring it. It reminds me of our dreams together. Things we wanted to do. Let's see how this is going so far. The dress I made for a trip never taken. I'll remember how Yuri saw himself. I think we're almost there. Let's just look a little more.
Little tools?
My husband built these tools to study the valley. They were his life's work, and they took his life away, too.
Oh, he's the one that
So what do I do
fell
with
in the...
You can't buy tools like these. My husband didn't insult God, but maybe he stepped on his toe, and his life went out of him. The truth is, I'm relieved to leave this place. Tieng Valley is not some preserved jar of, I don't know, culture. It's chaos. It's life. It's constantly changing. They might be incredibly valuable to a scientist on the other side of the world. I don't know. I also hate them.
Oh,
I
don't
get
bring
you're a
him.
curious soul, but I forbid you from using them.
Oh, okay.
I don't care, but he did. He gave his life trying to understand this world. I can't keep these tools, and I can't throw them away. There's even more of them, bigger ones, out at his work shed. Okay, I'm gonna turn away now. I want you to take them or throw them away. I don't want to know.
I'll take them. They could be useful. What's this? Oh,
I went
pictures.
through all our old photos, trying to see what I might be forgetting. I love that view. Have you been up there? By the entrance to the shrine?
Not yet. I don't think so.
You really should go see it when it opens. It's just across the river and up the hill. The doors to the shrine open when the sun goes down. The monk is still in there. I hope he'll evacuate. That's Matiora. She lives east of here, out in the woods by the river. She said she'll evacuate, but she's still here. It makes me nervous, but I can't complain. We're still here, too. That's Kochi. He was such an easy kid back then. He used to talk more, used to make up stories. I really hope the city has kids his age. It was already a small world when it was the three of us. Now he spends so much time alone. The past is such a heavy dream. And I never remember my dreams. But when I wake up, there's a cloud of feelings the dream left behind. Then the day begins. I move around, and that trace disappears. I wonder if our memories of the valley will drift away like that.
Slip into the past, hold on to the present, project in the future. Hold on to the present for sure.
Enough of these old photos. We still have work to do.
We?
All right.
I mean, I guess
this
I've
is
been
it.
helping you, but... Oh no. It's too much. Oh no, the demon of shame and mourning. Maybe that's for the best.
I killed him. The demon of shame and mourning. What was I thinking bringing it along? What an awful tradition. Kochi,
Well, you said it.
you still want to take a final tour of the valley? Let's get those wheels back where they belong.
Aw. There he goes.
I know what I'll carry with me. It's something I couldn't leave behind if I tried. It couldn't be crushed, like the demon. It's too many layers deep. I'll carry the part of me that's gone. That's missing. There's so much life left that flowers grow along its edges. Something like that. I'm glad you came to Tieng Valley today. Thank you for being there for me. I didn't realize how much I needed a stranger's ear. Now, there's no rush, but as you try to wrap your mind around this place, feel free to come ask me questions. I'll be right here until night comes.
What triggers night coming? I don't know. Oh. Emotional baggage handler. A life on the lawn.
We build our lives out of what we leave behind as much as from what we carry with us.
Well, let's meet some other people, shall we?